Ladies and gentlemen, we are back into the draft for what may shape up to be the last game of the CSL 2017 to 2018 regular season that we bring you here on stream. That was a lot of qualifiers for that statement to be true, but it is.
You know what? I don't care how many qualifiers there are, as long as it's coming from you. I'm happy. There's a flag change this game, Wibrex.
Yeah, we've got a quarter of a helmet.
Interesting. Very interesting. How do you think this is going to change how the game plays out?
I think that they will have a quarter of the defense they had last game.
That's still quite a lot of defense.
Compared to last game.
And where's the Tinker Band, guys? All 10 of these players were present.
I don't think they're going to bother banning it, because I don't think UCF is going to pick it. And if they do, well then we're all just going to go home. We're going to go Wiv Plays Minecraft is what this stream is about to turn into.
The Wibrex roleplay Minecraft server, that's what I want to watch. I would prefer that to a Tinker 10 days out of 10. I mean, there's still hope, right?
The server has lots of wenches, so I'm just saying, we can all...
Sounds like a good server to me. Clockwork got banned, Omni Knight got banned, Panda got banned. Panda and Omni Knight both first phase bans last game. See them again this game. And there was actually the team swap. So Florida on Dyer.
That is correct.
5 seconds remaining.
Similar bans coming out, except the clock. Clock was a big factor in that game, as one might say.
That YOLO hook shot, that was insane. I'm so happy he went for it, and I'm ecstatic that it hit on where the T1 for Radiant was bottom, where Clockwork hit that. He did not have vision. He just went for it, and oh god, that's what you got to do on Clockwork. You don't hold the spell. You just gotta shoot it off and see what happens. And he made it. That was some Bulba TI3 right there. The final ban actually going into reserve time for Central Florida. They're not sure where Tinker is, I guess, trying to find it so they can ban him.
Oh, they're spending some time on this last ban.
For a ban too. In the first phase, I guess. Oh, and there's the Batrider. I can respect that. Batrider did work. Batrider embarrassed PA. Batrider had a much better game than I felt he should have had, so I can respect the Batrider ban.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be a bit difficult for him in the early game. He didn't really get that many lassos as you would want to see out of a Batrider, but it didn't matter. He was just chasing people down to Firefly. Didn't even need the lasso. He probably wasted skill points on it, really, for being honest.
Actually, well put. He really did work with the Firefly. The lasso was more of a... Yeah, he just broke a TP, had PA get denied to neutrals with it. The first pick, so there's the Witch Doctor. First pick last game, and Rasta, or Shadow Shaman rather, very common to see in the first base. Strong laner, strong pusher. That's what you need from your supports. Bounty Hunter.
Oh, Bounty Gaming, huh? So UCB probably wants to draft to end this game early. They can't, or they need to really just punish this Bounty Hunter.
Also, 5-man lineups are very strong. I guess a 5-man lineup would end the game early, but 5-man lineups are very strong against Bounty Hunter, who wants to pick off. There's a Sand Gang, a hero that goes invisible against a hero that tracks the invisible. Interesting. Very
bold move, Cotton.
Does offer 2 stuns though for Berkeley, and maybe Berkeley can do more with Sand King than we saw with Central Florida did with them. Central Florida Sand King performance was lackluster. The support Zeus out farming the Sand King for the majority of the game.
Now, unless it gets banned, Lycan is still available, which he lost 3 base damage, but I think he still has the same strengths. Maybe they want to go with an off-lane Beastmaster here. They've still got options for their mid of pushers, someone like a DK or
There's
Death
the Tinker
Prophet. Tinker is banned.
Love it. Great play. Fantastic play from Berkeley coming out. What a wonderful. That's a high. Play it again. Where's the
rewind?
MVP reel?
Rewind
play the
button.
game. That's what I like right there.
Someone clip that. Clip that in Twitch chat.
I'll upvote that. Put it on back. So one thing Berkeley has to keep in mind is they need to pick a mid laner who is relatively difficult to gank.
Death Prophet.
Death Prophet. That is one right there, actually.
They want to close this game out, because if this game starts going too late, Bounty Hunter He's the equalizer, right? If you can just make it to the late game, any trade that you get is really a loss.
Yes, definitely. The bounty hunter just punishes mistakes very hard because of track offering bonus gold for every kill that Florida gets while track is active on an enemy.
10 seconds.
Here we go to the second phase. We're going to see a little bit more of what Florida wants to do.
But yeah,
So they have
5
strong laning
seconds
supports
remaining.
or strong supports to help the laners out at the moment.
oh, this I don't know about this bounty though. Bounty runes don't give XP anymore. Bounty, he depends on those so bad.
Yes. He's a very effective hero for collecting bounty runes on the other side of the river, but he doesn't
10
level quickly
seconds
because a
remaining.
lot of his laning presence is from just hitting enemy heroes, not necessarily
5
killing them.
seconds
Yep.
remaining.
And so he needs the bounties to get XP.
And he spends a lot of time roaming between lanes, not getting XP. But for UCB, what I want to see them pick up is just some get up and go team. The Brewmaster they banned, they would love to have that right now. But they still have lots of options for their safe lane. They can go with the Terrorblade. Mid lane, they've got Dragon Knight, they've got Death Prophet. People with good tower pushing abilities and are tanky, hard to kill.
If they want to run the Sand King as an offlaner, I think Rubik would be a great pick for them. Stealing Track is amazing, stealing Serpent Wars and stealing Shackles is amazing, and even stealing Doom is very powerful. It looks like they're going to go into reserve time here, so they're not 100% sure where they want to take this draft. They banned out Lone Druid, so as much as we want to see them take a pushing lineup, they're worried about Central Florida picking a pushing lineup against them.
I wouldn't even be mad if they got two cores, they're 1 and 2 that have good tower push. They could go an early skirmish fighter, something like a Tide Hunter. They're gonna pick up the Life Stealer for themselves though. This I assume will be the position 1.
Definitely. And I guess so. I'm assuming off lane Sand King because they're going to want to get a Blink Dagger on him sooner than later, unless
10 seconds
Berkeley wants to
remaining.
pick up another taxi for Life Stealer, so he has an ability to get on top of
5
enemies.
seconds.
They still have the Queen of Pain in the pool, which they played last game, and you could tell that their mid was very comfortable on Queen of Pain. Did pretty well there.
Good job.
Queen of Pain though, she can blink away when there's a bounty hunter gank, but if they're coming with Shadow Shaman 2, they're probably going to shackle her up. Yeah, I don't think the mid's going to be the vehicle that they're looking for. It's going to be in their offlaner, which they send Sand King or get someone else that they can jump in deep, but who's really that kind of person that's available?
Well, there's the Terrorblade.
Oh,
Very
Central
strong.
Florida takes the Terrorblade.
I'm getting scared for Berkeley because as this game goes late, you mentioned that Bounty Hunter's gonna just make all of the trades are gonna go for the most part in favor of Central Florida. And after Terrorblade gets a Scotty, Lifestealer is
10
not
seconds
very
remaining.
scary at all. Like Lifestealer is pretty much not part of the game anymore once Terrorblade picks up
5
the Scotty.
seconds remaining.
I'm worried about Berkeley. I think they definitely need to be going for a team that can close this game out quickly. There's actually almost no wave clear for Central Florida, only Aether Shock at the moment.
Actually, I would still be fine with the Dragon Knight, because Lifestealer could just hang out in Dragon Knight. Dragon Knight gets to do is hang out under the tower and push it thing, even take tower shots. And if Central Florida tries to respond, they don't need a vehicle when UCF could just deliver themselves to the Lifestealer.
Fair enough, yeah. I think Dragon Knight's very powerful in this meta. He got nerfed a little bit and one of his talents was changed. Let me see if I can pull it up here.
Dire
Dragon
team
Knight.
back.
Beautiful
Agility gain was reduced from 2.2 to 2. That's not a big deal. There's a Legion Commander pickup, so that will help deal with.
Don't know about that.
Shackles. It'll help you with the
That's
Hex,
okay.
Purge.
There's your vehicle
It'll blink in. It also has Illusion Clear.
10 seconds remaining.
with the overwhelming odds.
Yep, and it can help heal a Doom target.
5 seconds remaining.
Good utility. They have a Death Ward as their dual winner, which I love. So Witch Doctor and Legion Commander will be roaming together, and we just need one more hero for them. I would like to see. So we still are not entirely sure on the roles.
Whoa!
I can very
Hey,
much support.
Dark Willow isn't banned.
Ooh, interesting.
Both teams are looking for a mid, which is a place that she gets played.
I would love it. Although I think Darkwill is definitely a hero you can't just grab. You need to have someone who's practiced with her. And if these teams haven't been practicing with her, I don't think we see. We're actually going down very low on reserve time.
Yeah, I don't think UCB would want it. It would cause a lot of extra chaos in fights that lets Legion Commander get duels, Lifestealer just fight away without kind of getting kited. So actually, it wouldn't be bad for them.
What do you think? Now, I think he might have a difficult time in lane. But what do you think about a sniper for Berkeley going mid lane?
It does give them backline damage that they're kind of needing right now.
It crushes Serpent Wards. It'll be able to deal with the illusions. They'll have a difficult time getting on him. I don't think it's the greatest pick in the world, but I think it could be very fun. I always look for the sniper pickups. I just love that hero.
I agree. Yeah, I just want to see more tower push capabilities out of UCB right now. But that window might have closed with this draft because UCF is a little scrappy here. They've got good lockdown. They're gonna have Doom, and then Terrorblade, just Metamorphosis, is gonna be able to start tearing through a fight if they are up for it. But they don't have very good defensive capabilities on the support. Like Witch Doctor, you know, he's got the heal. Oracle's pretty popular right now. So if anyone starts getting beat up, they're just gonna get run over, including this Terrorblade.
The one thing to watch, and I know we're still missing a hero for Central Florida, is Terrorblade is really the only damage source on their team right now. Bounty Hunter's bursty, Shadow Shaman's bursty with Aether Shock. Doom is a little bit more sustained damage. But if Terrorblade goes down, the heroes on Central Florida are not very scary. And here we go. Oh, there it is!
Oh, baby.
Hello!
UCF, now they might be looking for something that can secure them into
the Storm Spirit.
Yeah, yes, they did. UCF, Central Florida might be looking for something that gets them to the mid to late game where Bounty Hunter will really start enabling them. So something like Viper wouldn't be too bad. Even the Death Prophet for themselves. It's going to be the Queen of Pain.
Hey. So I do like that Central Florida has a much more reliable carry in Terrorblade than in PA. One of probably the most unreliable carries in Dota, honestly. So we're going to see a different team from Central Florida, I believe, this game. Freesham had a really rough time on Sand King. Doom is difficult to deal with because Doom's a hero that kind of just gets farmed no matter what. His big weakness is that Scorched Earth will avoid almost any gank, but it has a minute cooldown, so he'll have a minute downtime where he's going to have to retreat to the jungle. But then that puts it on Berkeley to respond, to punish the Doom. If they don't punish the Doom, he's really not going to have a difficult time in lane. I think we'll probably see a Maelstrom pickup on Sniper to follow up the Radiance on Lifestealer, and then obviously Overwhelming Odds just crushes illusions. If only we still had Sand King's old Aghanims that just melted any illusion hero by applying Caustic Finale to everyone who got Burrow Strike, but obviously that got taken out of the game when anyone who had an illusion would just wipe their whole team with the explosion. I gotta favor Berkeley, but I just do it for the Sniper. I love that hero. I think he's so fun to watch, fun to play. Even when he's losing, I think he's just funny. The little dwarf with the gun.
Yeah, it's gonna be really up to UCF being able to gank the Sniper and keep him down. Mm-hmm. If they do that, they're gonna have a pretty good shot here, but if he kind of has a good time, I think he'll be able to start running away with this before the bounty factor comes in.
I agree. I wouldn't be surprised to see early points and take aim on Sniper, which is always hard to do because Shrapnel is one of just the best spells in almost every stage of the game. Shrapnel is just insane. But take aim is going to allow Sniper to have strong positioning because Sniper's weakest point is going to be against Bounty Hunter in the early game. He's going to have a very difficult time. But one thing to keep in mind is not the most recent patch, the one today, but the one before, they moved the mid towers up. If you look at them, there's actually almost no room for Bounty to maneuver on the high ground when he's trying to fight mid. He pretty much is exclusive to the river. He has very little room to sit around there.
Yeah, he still can. There's still a little bit of wiggle room that he can slip in, but it's going to be pretty dependent on the mid hero being in the river.
Yes, he definitely will make an appearance mid. That's what the hero does. But yeah, it's not going to be as easy when he can't just sit up on the high ground and beat the enemy mid laner down. And I think a lot of bounty hunters almost pressured to show mid early, because as take aim gets leveled up, the sniper's almost never going to go into the river.
Crapo just saw Merlin come in and go invis. As soon as this rune comes up, he's dropping the sentry, but oh no, he's not. Okay, he's not interested in it. Merlin looks like he's going for the pole.
Oh,
he might
he's
get
gonna
spotted.
scouted.
Crapo, there we go. Sees him.
They have to see it, right? Yeah. He's just gonna slow the creep wave down.
Oh, he's got invis, but as soon as he uses it, they've got a sentry. Oh, they didn't pick up anything like. They didn't pick up the open wounds.
They might have been able to kill him.
They absolutely could have, but you got to remember, this is a microscopic cast range. I don't know if he got close enough.
Peter George actually went home, not to his tower with that TP. So he's going to be out of lane. Oh, never mind. He's a support. That's for LC. That's fine. Bounty Hunter wants to do something mid, but he's low on HP.
Yeah, and Merlin's here. Oh, this is exactly the kind of start that Bounty Hunter wants. Endur's going to make it to the trees. He'll eat him up. He should be fine. And and now the sentry going down.
I'm actually a little bit mad at Sniper for going headshot first. I feel like it's a bit greedy against the Bounty Hunter to go headshot first, because that means once Bounty Hunter shows up, he has to just run away. With Shrapnel, especially after Bounty Hunter took all that damage.
Bounty's coming straight back in. Sniper's out pretty aggressively.
Sentry,
he had to use the salve. He sees him with the sentry. There we go. He's
Shrapnel
gonna start
target.
attacking him. Shrapnel. Couple more shots. Another
Let's
headshot.
go.
Merlin could be in a lot of trouble. He throws some shrapnel even deeper. Now Crackle's here with the sentry ward, making sure that his mid lane has a better time.
I love it. Just hanging out on their side of the river at minute 1, gets a kill and sets up the ward. Oh, I love Witch Doctor's rotation there. And Metamorphosis is just over half duration on Lone Dog, who's going to abuse it to get early last hits.
Purple Mudkip. He's going to find Feeder George. A Burrow Strike through on Feeder George, and Sosnovka is now behind him. Purple Mudkip, though.
They might get a huge overwhelm. Oh, no, he's not going to go for it. Feeder George finds him. Once again, Berkeley doing quite well in the lanes, although the game hasn't evolved too much. Just 2 minutes in here.
Oh, no, Merlin. Okay, he just finds the sentry ward that was placed in the mid. He's going to be able to eat up the other sentry ward in the mid.
Upsetting though that Queen of Pain was unable to eat that ward for Tangle's on cooldown. That would be.
She would love that.
Oh yes, an Arcane Rune for Sniper. He loves that with his charge-based shrapnel spell, reducing the cooldown. Witch Doctor shows it mid and looks like he's gonna wait for
He's going in. Oh, Squee now. He's going to get the dagger out onto Endure. Endure's going to throw some more shrapnels behind him. He's got to make his way out. Carapo's here to help as well. Now Squee could be in some trouble. 5 seconds on the blink. Couple more shots. 2-1. Squee will make it out of here just fine. But Merlin now is going to find Endure. Endure taking quite a lot of damage. The Witch Doctor is not near him, and the Shuriken is going to do it. Merlin.
Level 2 Shuriken.
That makes up for the first death. Merlin, he's happy to get some kills here in the mid.
Top.
Oh, they've got Shackles out onto Feeder George. Feeder George has a Burrow Strike available. Needs to use it pretty soon. No Burrow Strike coming out. So Snovka turn it around onto Purple Mudkip. A couple more shots. They've got the Shackles, but that's just going to hold Purple Mudkip in place for a little bit longer as he takes the last few hits. This does mean damage to Snovka. Snovka has overwhelming odds. Is going to drop it and make his way away. Now, Terror Blade not able to do much else. So Snovka will salve up and go back to the lane.
Action-packed lane, and then we have Doom facing off against Lifestealer bottom. Lifestealer actually went 2 points open wounds. I guess that makes sense.
Merlin's actually got more. The Bounty Hunter has more XP than Crapo right now. The Witch Doctor.
Ooh, interesting. They're both hanging out mid, so I think it's gonna quite a bit come down to the kills. Very upsetting that Feeder George couldn't get his Burrow Strike off there. Bounty Hunter's gonna show up bottom, grab a Bounty Rune. Hunting it. Bountiful. Peter George steals the enemy Bounty Rune.
Oh, Grisham is going to find Crapo. He's stolen the stun. Now Merlin's coming in, slows him down a little bit. He's got the Centaur Stomp, but he's not able to close the gap. Not like on him right now, but Crapo is just back under the tower.
Queen of Pain gonna. Oh, she's actually grabbing the Bounty Rune for the bottle. How are we doing on last hit? So Terrorblade and Lifestealer are almost exactly even. So both having a great game, essentially free farming. So it's gonna be up
pretty
to
even as well. It's up to the offlaners, and
here
Doom
comes the
doing
Bounty Hunter
slightly
mid
better.
again, though. Maybe not. He's just waiting.
Thur up to level 5. As soon as he gets that 6, Bounty Hunter has to be really careful. If he gets spotted out during a gank, he's gonna get assassinated.
Oh, he's shackled the creep!
Up on the top. Oh, Shackle goes out onto the creep. Sosnovka. Burrow strike through. They're gonna find purple mudkip now. They use Metamorphosis on Lone Dog, but Lone Dog is pretty low. Sosnovka is here, has pressed the attack. Will have overwhelming odds in another 8 seconds, but already taking enough damage from that Metamorphosis. Wants to back up.
And Witch Doctor shows up to fight, but there's a ward from Central Florida, so they know Witch Doctor's here. They're not going to fight. They're just going to use this Metamorphosis to farm.
Peter
Like,
George
giving
coming
them
in.
back, they're scared.
He's got the Burrow Strike, so Sosnovka's coming in as well. Overwhelming odds. They could try and get him. They block up the entry into the trees with that doppelganger now. Sosnovka
my God.
just TP's out, is going to make it out of here. Karapo and Peter George trying to find Lone Dog. They're going to have a coconut there. It goes bouncing back and forth. Maledict onto Lone Dog. Lone Dog getting beat up. The Burrow Strike is more than enough. Now they're going to turn around on Purple Mudkip. Squeeze should be able to clean up here, but they got a big important kill
The healing.
on that. The healing keeping alive a little bit longer. One more shot. No, not able to get Purple Mudkip.
That's 81 damage.
They
on a
still
frag.
got the Terrorblade, so it's not the worst, but they did give a lot of kills over to Squee the core.
It's going to allow Queen of Pain to get early much active, but it is also going to slow down Terrorblade's ability. And Terrorblade is the win condition more so than Quap, who's going to be the Space Creator. One thing to keep in mind, though, is Sniper has no problem sitting mid and farming while Queen of Pain runs around, because Sniper can push the tower, and he loves getting items to scales very well. Actually, 2 supports going to show mid here.
Oh, we got a Bounty Hunter. They've got sentries, no dust though, so Merlin is just making his way back. They've got the Assassinate though, and the Burrow Strike, and the Maledict. That'll be more than enough. Squee has to make her way back. They had a Burrow Strike onto her, now eating some shrapnel charges. Squee's gonna have to pop that salve. She's got an Arcane as well, but has to be very careful because Sniper is going to have an Assassinate soon. No, salve is up. She is fine now.
Very frustrating to see how high Doom is on the net worth. As a hero that should just be getting destroyed by Lifestealer, a strength hero with a high health pool, he kind of just uses Devour and sits around in lane with Scorched Earth, and there's not much you can do to slow him down.
Oh, Merlin's found out Karapo. He's got to be careful. Oh, Squee's gonna jump onto him. He is in a lot of trouble. Even Sniper, just throwing a shrapnel, kind of pat you on the back. I'm here in spirit, buddy, but you're dead. You're very dead.
Very rough though, because Sniper doesn't want to be wasting shrapnel charges. The more charges he can bring to a fight, the much higher chance they have of winning that fight. And especially in the early games, especially against a Bounty Hunter, those are a huge deal. Now, Legion Commander is very close to 6. I wouldn't be surprised to see Berkeley grab a smoke and meet up with Legion Commander on the support to go for a dual kill early on.
6 is accomplished. That's really important for Legion Commander. It's just starting to get those duels out the gate. And instead she's gonna get jumped on. And Shadow Shaman is here, gets the shackle onto her this time. Lone Dog uses the Thunder Sosnovka, making his way around. Now the press the attack is actually gonna heal her up enough and give her the speed she needs to get the hell out of there.
Now I'm concerned that Sosnovka is gonna get greedy and go for a duel and feed it away.
I think so too. They might be able to find Purple Mudkip.
I'll take your tribute.
Bounty Hunter's gonna find a DD rune there in the bot, but doesn't take it. Giving it over to Squee. Squee's gonna go pick that up.
Actually, once again,
Oh no, and Thur is all by himself. Squee's gonna find double damage. Oh, it doesn't have the blink to get on him in time, so Endure sees what's up and gets out. That was close. Now instead they're chasing down. Doom is up on the Lifestealer. Lifestealer trying to make his way away. Merlin is here. Merlin level 4. Won't get denied. They've got the Shuriken, and then a Burrow Strike forward onto Doom from Peter George is just a really show of force. Oh, that actually connected and killed.
The Queen of Pain blinked too early. Maybe Sniper faked the Assassinate, but that's a great. An offlane killing a position 1 is great, but a mid killing a mid is great as well. Now they're going to give LC. They're just going to have Witch Doctor show top, finish, get some more XP. Witch Doctor's only level 3.
Sosnovka's all healed up. They might be wanting to look for this kill. Unfortunately, Lone Dog, Purple Mudkip. They are going to be able to shrine up. And you got to remember, Lone Dog, he's sitting at 16 armor right now, so he's not the dual target.
No. And he even went for Sunder at level 6, which I like against Legion Commander. Make sure
now Endure, he's gonna have to TP out. They cancel it with the Shuriken and throw a Sonic Wave for good measure.
Oh, they're baiting Witch Doctor here. Oh, never mind, he doesn't fall for it. Now Bounty Hunter's doing
Radiant's
great,
middle
already
tower
level
is
5
under
versus a
attack.
Witch Doctor who's level 3, and Sand King is level 4. So we're gonna see the tracks coming out soon, and that's a huge deal for Central Florida, especially with Queen of Pain getting quite a lot of
Dyer's
action.
top tower is
She'll be
under
online
attack.
quite soon, and she's very likely gonna run with Bounty Hunter and
Radiant's
just
middle
collect that
tower
track
is under
gold,
attack.
making money.
Yeah, this is not what UCB wanted. They wanted to be able to keep this, stabilize their lanes, dominate them even like last game, keep the Bounty Hunter down and out as long as they can, but he's got a tome delivering out now at the 10-minute mark. This is done.
Oh, that's
Tracks are coming up.
And I think a big part is that Berkeley never capitalized. Whenever Scorched Earth was used on Doom, the support should come down there and punish the Doom. There's a minute where Doom is just a much weaker laner when he doesn't have Scorched Earth. Oh, we might see a kill on Squee again.
No, they already used the Assassinate,
already
so he
used
should be fine.
Assassinate.
He used it to lead
Oh.
out.
No, they're going on life stealer too soon though. No Doom yet. And actually, the tome is in the bank of Bounty Hunter. It didn't make it onto the courier.
It'll take a little bit longer. They'd love to have that right now.
They're gonna get a tower for this.
Dyer's top tower is under attack.
Sosnovka, yep, just fighting up. Feeder George cutting the wave. Sosnovka timing it with the catapult as well, making sure he gets the last hit.
No sight.
Oh, Feeder George, are they ready to go? They don't have their Witch Doctor here, but Feeder George, level 5 now.
No, don't do it.
No! Oh, Sosnovka, he throws the, press the
They
attack.
almost baited it.
But Feeder George?
Feeder George?
He's coming up. Uh-oh, Shackle's coming out. He's gonna have to burrow strike the hell out of here. Metamorphosis doing so much damage. He jumps onto
he does
Terrorblade.
it!
No, he does it on the Terrorblade. He's
Oh,
gonna get the kill though. Sosnovka gets it. Now even chasing down Purple Mudkip. Purple Mudkip does have the Shackle, but it's only level 1, so it doesn't have the damage they're looking for.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
Now Bounty Hunter's bottom. Bounty Hunter has track, and Doom has Doom. Let's see what they do here.
Oh, here we go. Coming out onto Doom.
That
Doom
Maledict.
is maledicted up, but they don't have the damage. He's too fast.
And there's no sight to kill Bounty Hunter either.
In the mid, and
Oh,
Doer takes down
How has this
Squeeze.
happened? Oh, Doom's or Terrorblade's porting for this.
Dyer's middle tower is
I think he just wants to soak up the XP that's available in the mid.
Oh, I
slightly
love
safer.
this.
Crapo
Blink
getting
Dagger
chased
picked
down
up
by
on
Friesen.
Sosnovka.
This is gonna TP. He already used his Infernal Blade to TP straight out.
Doom almost wasted his ult. I don't believe Doom cancels TP
Correct.
anymore.
That, it
And here we
does
go.
not.
This is the Blink Dagger reveal for Sosnovka. Let's go. He doesn't want to waste it. He really wants to get the kill. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
They see him.
They're gonna
No.
find Merlin. No, and I don't think they'll be able to kill Doom. So
Hopefully the Blink Dagger wasn't scouted, but that's very unlikely. He just kind of really wants this Blink Dagger reveal to be a dual win.
Dyer's
And
middle
there's another
tower
tower.
has fallen.
Right, Berkeley getting early tower gold. Doom is still up. Goldgrave playing almost like he's baiting, but if they go on him, he's dead. This is gonna be a 3-man track kill.
They're trying
Very
for it.
careful.
but the
Berkeley's
rest of his team
rotating.
is behind him. Scan
There's
comes
the
out. They
scan.
know that they're here. UCB knows that they're here. Squeeze is gonna be the first one to get found. Burrow strike through, and he immediately has to drop. The
Oh, here's
Sandstorm takes the damage.
Assassinate.
Assassinate into Queen of Pain with the Maledict. They got it. Asunder goes out onto Earl Grey. Earl Grey now having to go back to the tower with the Doom on him. Merlin is dusted up. They get the shot onto him as well. Burrow strike forward, catches Friesen.
Sosnovka's
Now
coming
Feeder
in.
George and Carapo. Carapo just healing up as much as he can. Sosnovka comes in. He gets the duel on a Terrorblade. They're going to take 4 out in that failed gank. Now Purple Midkip eats an Assassinate, but they won't be able to chase him down. Free tower for him. UCB just showing they know what's up.
Oh man, the Doom life stealers ran right away. Sunder was used too. Central Florida committed so much and got nothing for that. Berkeley was just the sandstorms are always coming out so quick, and that's a huge deal. Because if Sand King was visible for a little bit longer, the track would have came out and they could have at least gotten him. They even saw it top lane when Sand King was jumped. The sandstorm came out very quickly, and Central Florida was not able to capitalize on the fact that they just spent multiple spells on a Sand King who's now just invisible.
In Central Florida, they have no way to cancel the sandstorm.
They need to have.
What are they going to get? A
Sand King trapped.
meteor hammer? How are they going to stop this?
I mean,
If
I
he's
love
quick on
Sniper and
this
I love
trigger.
Meteor Hammer. That'd be great.
No. Central Florida needs it.
Oh, yes. game slows down a bit. Queen of Pain wants to stay active, but she's unable to do so. I think Queen of Pain and Bounty Hunter need to stay together. Those heroes are Central Florida's space creation tool right now. Terrorblade, especially while Doom is on cooldown. And
Endure?
Yes.
Oh, Lone Dog's gonna find Cromwell. They're gonna come duel onto Quap. Here comes the Shrapnel, firing away. Yet another duel win for Legion Commander. He's 3 for 3.
3 for 3, boys. Count them. And Lifestealer's gonna show up mid. How's Lifestealer doing? It's gonna be a slow Radiance, it seems. I'm not actually sure what the timing is. He's actually second on gold per minute, but Sniper's 100 gold per minute above Lifestealer.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Yeah,
under
Lifestealer's still going for
There's
this
the
Radiance.
Serpent Wards cast. Now that Serpent Wards are ready, Shadow Shaman's going to look to keep Serpent Wards on cooldown for the rest of the game. Every time he uses it, he pressures the objective if not takes one. And I like what he's doing here. He's actually just pulling the creeps away to make sure the tower goes down.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Oh, we
is
got
under
TP's coming in top. UCB is somewhat set up around this, but they don't have their Witch Doctor. They don't have Lifestealer here.
And they don't have Serpent Wards either.
But, oh, another duel coming out onto Queen of Pain.
That's a huge
There's
kill.
another win, 4 for 4. The Burrow Strike comes through. It's a bit early, and it forces the cancel on Doom. Now they've got
Oh.
Merlin tracked up, Assassinate, and the Death Ward.
Likely another tower. This is a T2. This is money.
Dire's top
So
tower
Sosnovka
is
went
under
for the Blink
attack.
Dagger first. It's sometimes questioned because of the lack of stats and damage output, but because of the team play, Sosnovka is able to take advantage of her mobility, rely on her teammates to win the duels, and 4 for 4. What are you going to do? Now Sosnovka is making up for the lack of damage with the duel wins. Going for Blade Mail too. I love that against Terrorblade. And against a Quap who can't really offer much damage to help her team win. Also makes Legion Commander more tanky. Now, what is their Sniper going for? I'd like to see a Maelstrom. Yes, there it is. Maelstrom helps Sniper farm. It also helps Sniper deal with illusions.
Yes. And he doesn't mind some attack speed either.
Definitely. With Headshot, I love it. And getting very close to Radiance on Lifestealer. That's going to rip up the illusions in the early game, and it's going to make his team extremely hard to kill because of the not just the sustained damage coming out, but the mischance is a very big deal. Although only Queen of Pain and Terrorblade are really going to suffer too much from the mischance. Here's a smoke from Central Florida trying to get them back in the game.
They want to go on the Lifestealer. They see the Lifestealer has the Sacred Relic, and they're trying to stop this.
Radiant are scanning.
He's
And
all
they
by
just
himself.
wanna
He's
get
out
out.
so deep. He doesn't see. He only sees the squee on the map. Earl Grey's
But he
got
can
to know
always just
something,
infest the creep. Oh, no,
He
he's
can.
pushing too hard.
and he doesn't have a TP on him.
He
It's
senses it. Game sense.
he's gonna need a Rage TP.
Rage
Buys it
TP.
up. Rage TP. Earl Grey's out.
Infernal Blade.
No, the Doom is gonna stop it. Or the Infernal Blade, at least. And that is it. They stop him just before he gets that recipe bought up.
And that's a
Don't know what
four-man
stopped
track
it there,
kill.
but it was stopped.
That's
Rage CP not gonna work.
1100 gold for that kill with everyone.
Ooh.
There. And another smoke coming out. Let's go.
There they
Cyber's
go.
in an
They're gonna
awful
fight
position
Endure.
to fight.
Endure, yeah, he absolutely doesn't want to be here. They jump in. Here's the TP. They get the Mallory on the two. Squee as well. The epicenter coming in. They're completely cleaning up. Early, Peter George is gonna get sundered, but they get the Terrorblade as well. Unbelievable.
They were all just getting hit. One shrapnel, like, hit every single player on their team. So they love that. Even with Sniper being right there, baited them right in, they just turned it around. Oh my god, that little hallway just ripped them apart. Revenge for the Lifestealer having his life stolen.
That was the most valuable core death ever. It made UCF feel so confident to continue.
Radiant's top
When
And
you
God, that just turned around on them.
when you shut down a Lifestealer, get 4-man track, waste his TP, and slow his Radiance, you're feeling good. Not feeling so good when you just run your whole team into the rest of the players and die. Oh, Squee gets caught out. Is he gonna?
Yeah, Peter George finds him. Peter George is the same
George
level as Squee.
is extremely aggressive here,
Yeah.
though.
Oh, he's tracked that this time. The sticky sandstorm is not gonna work.
Peter George was way out there.
get your
Yeah,
He's looking like
this
Central
could
Florida
actually
after
get
a
his,
Lifestealer
This
game.
could get his team in some trouble. Okay, no, they
can't
are gonna
go
be able to
back up.
retreat.
And that's a big deal. That's another track kill that hit at least 4 heroes. That was 1,000 gold gain for a Sand King there. And that's what you have to watch out. And that's what you were talking about earlier with the Bounty Hunter. You can't be making plays like that because Bounty Hunter punishes you extremely hard. As we just said, 1,000 gold for one Sand King kill then. Teams are going to regroup. Lifestealer wants to get this Radiance up. He actually just picked it up now. And now he's going to go for a Solar Crest. Interesting.
Interdazzling.
Another evasion item.
Yes. He's going to be a hard-to-hit boy.
He's going to offer a very powerful front line for heroes like Sniper to burst, pump damage out, and he's going to take a lot of pressure off his team while Legion Commander is dueling. Because he'll be able to Solar Crest himself.
Infest up into Sosnovka. They're going in the middle. They see Purple Mudkip. Are they going to find him? If they find... Nope, they're not going to find Merlin.
Yeah.
Here it comes. Jumps in aggressively. The Burrow Strike. Here's the duel. Oh, goodness. What is that? 5 for 5 now on duels? 6 for 6, I think.
And Blink is used on Co-op, so they know they have a few seconds, which can't go on, but it is still a 4 Blink now. Bounty Hunter's going to get the tracks up, but likely that Berkeley will just back after they take this T2 tower. Fortify has been used. They might even go for the next T2.
Yeah. They definitely are able to.
Although Pink is pushing it out.
Sosnovka pressed the attack in the back line. He's waiting for someone to try and come in. Of course, no duel right now, but he's ready when they are. They're feeling confident. They're feeling froggy. They're going to jump on this high ground. No, they do not. They've got one catapult, but it doesn't matter when Endure can just snip away at the tower. Look at this. This is way better than last game. Already 600 damage into this tower.
That's damage. They're not going to take the tower, but they can just need to do this a few more times. Here comes another weak creep wave. Terrorblade sent an illusion to slow
Oh, they saw this obs go down.
Of course. Pushing against Bounty Hunter, you're definitely going to have the sentry. Look at Sniper. You know what'd be so frustrating is if Central Florida had a Force Staff right now for Sniper. Just push him right in. They would take him out of the instant.
Pressing the attack on it on Sniper. Sniper is just beating away at this tower. Look, it's at a 3rd HP. Now they're ready to go. UCF going to try and counter this. They've got the track onto Endure.
In this meantime, Terrorblade's not farming. Oh, here's the smoke. All right, let's go. Central Florida.
They're going to try and scout out. They want the Sniper right now. That's their ideal target. They see Sosnovka in the bottom. They see Sosnovka, so they might go to him. Sosnovka, he's cleaning up this catapult. Here comes the jump. Queen of Pain, the first one in. There, they've got the dagger as well. Now putting so much damage. They get the duel. Oh no, the hex! Lone Dog doing the hex to give Merlin the duel damage. Or the duel win. Wow, what a Sunder.
Bounty Hunter.
Yeah, yeah. The Sunder going into Bounty Hunter to make sure that Bounty Hunter doesn't die to the duel. In fact, winning the duel because of it.
Just back out, and that was a track kill as well, I believe.
And a kill on Witch Doctor somewhere in the back as well.
1,200 gold gain for Central Florida. Every time they do that, it's just a massive amount of gold.
You can just see how every single little thing that they get is just amplified so hard. This is the danger of a Bounty Hunter.
Exactly. Oh, and Sniper just going right in for the Mjolnir after Hurricane Pike. I love it. A lot of damage output, a lot of attack speed. Not very much survivability though. Going on. It looks like Bounty Hunter's gonna go scout some people out. Bounty Hunter's going the Greaves build, so he'll be able to purge off dust. And I guess, oh, is Bounty Hunter gonna break the smoke? No, he didn't commit to the scout. And here we go. Do they have sight? They have one dust.
They've got dust on Sand King. As soon as this pops, he's gonna throw it. There he sees Merlin. Burrow strike forward. They're getting the assassinated as well.
They want a duel on someone else.
They want the duel on someone else. They're gonna be forced. There they go. Duel coming out on the bottom. They get both the Bounty Hunter and the Shadow Shaman. They're happy boys. They're gonna go. They're pinging out Roche. They want to go for it and try to crack the side ground.
Right now, who do they put it on? Lifestealer, Legion Commander, or Sniper?
Probably.
I feel like the Lifestealer will cause the most issues because he has the Radiance.
Yeah, I can agree with that. They're gonna want to, and he's gonna be wanting to be in the front line.
Exactly. And if they can get Lifestealer to attack a tower, then they definitely can get a Sniper to attack a tower.
Yeah, and if they have a Sniper anywhere in a position that he's getting killed, they're doing it.
Oh, it's, okay, never mind. Sniper.
All right. I guess they're just going to continue to chip like they were, where he's kind of in the aggressive position.
Safe. I mean, you saw it last game. They had to do a slow siege. They're ready to do it again.
Doritos Gaming.
Yes, sir.
Oh, are they going to find Quap here? Assassinate coming out. They've got Carapo. No, he just blinks away. He's fine. They get a track on the Carapo, though.
Orchid on Quap, so Orchid's gonna be able to get in the back line and just melt the sniper. So maybe the sniper was completely the correct call. So Snowfall wants to find a kill, but this is a little bit greedy here. It's very unlikely he'll find someone with this play. Actually, Bounty Hunter just walks around.
Oh, here comes the duel. It's gonna come out. Didn't get the blade mail off though. It's not gonna matter. Oh, so close. Gonna get the duel though.
Solar Crest picked up on Lifestealer now. He's very hard to hit.
What do we got here? 8 for 8 on duels.
Well, there was the Bounty Hunter will count it. It was there's someone did win that duel.
Oh, that is true. No, that would be 9 for 9 then of 1 duels.
And
but
top
one of those was
T1
not
and now mid T1.
Sanoska's they're in the mid. TPs are coming in. Freesham scouts out all the TPs. They're going to drop the circle and they're ready to go. Burrow strike forward. It's just onto illusions. Trying to get purple mudkip. Blink forward. There we go. Shackles up onto purple mudkip. He'll send his life away in order to get Lone Dog the space to get out.
Duel is up now though in 5 seconds. Look at this. Queen of Pain is taking a T2 in the meantime.
Radiant structures are fortified.
What is Berkeley gonna do? They're not gonna defend. So looks like they want to break base. Oh, Lifestealer dies though.
Snoka's gonna find Squee. Squee getting dueled up once again, not getting the blade mail off, but it doesn't even matter. She doesn't need it at this point.
Huge, though. And now that opens up they're gonna have to force buybacks here, or they're gonna have to
They're
buyback
right knocking on the steps of this bot lane.
Are they gonna rotate to mid or are they gonna push bottom? So they could take mid.
They can take bottom too. Oh, the tier 3 you mean? Yeah, they've got Sniper. They've got Sniper with an Aegis. They're ready to just let him sit here. They're going to take this no matter what. Unless there's buyback.
Oh, what is Purple Mudkip?
Purple Mudkip. Oh, he's going to get completely wrecked. Will burn down to this Maledict on the next tick. There it is. And then Thur, he's just holding his ground, firing away into this tower. No buybacks used. That's going to cost them a tier 3. He might even feel confident enough to try and get some barracks damage.
Oh, the bait though.
But immediately, yeah, here comes the Burrow strike. Misses. No epicenter damage coming out, and that will force them back. If they got some kills there, they're happy, but everyone's about to respawn. They got a tier 3.
A double damage bottom though. That's an insane rune for a sniper to pick up. That's just a fight one. If sniper can pick it up or an objective taken, they're gonna scout it out right now.
See it scouted. Ping's coming in. That's my ping. Where's their pings?
Sniper?
He's headed for it, I think.
Yeah.
Nope, he's farming.
On his way, with his little tiny legs. Sniper's next item is a Lincoln, so he doesn't get doomed. The problem is track can break that easily.
It's not bad to get him not tracked either.
Yes, yeah, and even just this Quap Orchid is. Oh my god!
Oh, Lone Dog's gonna get found right as they get the double damage rune. Lone Dog just destroyed.
Yep. Bye-bye. Was that a support or a core? He just melted. And now they're just gonna go. Now they go bottom for racks. He has buyback. They're gonna have to make him use it here.
He's got Aegis here for another minute and a half. He's got his double damage, half of the duration left on it. They can send everyone else's here.
Oh,
they even get a kill onto Quap in the top. Another duel from Sosnovka.
And that's
Sosnovka
no buyback
doesn't
on
even need
Quap.
to be here. No buyback on Quap. Burrow strike forward. Bounty Hunter now gets found. They're going into the damage into the barrack. UCF, they're just going to have to give up this. Whatever they lose right now, they have to get it up. They cannot keep losing people right now. Oh, Burrow strike forward. It's going to be onto Purple Mudkip's Assassinate coming out. They've got a Coconut as well going into the fountain, giving them the space that they need. There we go. Another tier 3 coming down. Going to get to work on the melee barracks. And this is going to be so hard to come back. They don't have great wave clear. They've got the Quap, they've got the Ether Shock, but that's
They could
about
go
it.
free.
Absolutely.
By the time these heroes are up and in lane.
They're just gonna go kill everyone who's daring to show up. Shadow Shaman goes down. Freesha is getting maledicted up. There is even the Terror Blade now getting taken out. The Deathward going away into everyone. Buybacks are flying left, right, and center. UCF needs to hold to stay in this fight. While this is going on, UCB is not taking the final set of racks, so they're buying themselves a little bit of time, but Endure is just standing his ground, firing away into Squeak. They're still in the high ground. They've got everyone but the Sand King, while the Doom and the Shadow Shaman are down. Aegis gets reclaimed, so they're not going to have that now, but this is their chance. UCB goes for the top lane of racks. They're going to try and get the damage in this. Let's see if UCF has a response to this. Merlin's positioned up, maybe trying to get some tracks, but they're just right now cleaning up the creeps on the building. Damage going into the melee barracks now. Squee, Merlin, they're both here. What are they gonna do? The Orchid comes out, it's on the Legion command. They've got the tracks flying as well, but they don't have the damage. Now, we're forced back to their base. UCF, what is their response here? Good game, well played is their response. That is gonna be it, ladies and gentlemen. This was the last game of the CSL regular season that you'll be seeing us here on Tuesdays or Thursdays. We'll take a short week break, and then we'll be back to bring you the postseason, the playoffs.
What a crazy! I like that game a lot more. That one was just fun, and I love sniper games. A couple points I want to bring up in the last fight. Doom got used on a support, which I think just felt awful for Central Florida. They ended up dooming the Sand King. However, Duel was put on an illusion. That sucks, but it wasn't that bad because Berkeley were in charge for that fight. Terrorblade Sunder was interrupted by a cast bounce, and that's what actually ended up killing him. He got interrupted mid-animation, immediately bought back, but by that time it was just too late. They finished off the Mega Creeps, and as you saw, the
Carlton, I have to interrupt you. I believe that webcam has some sort of like center tracking on it, and I am getting vertigo watching that thing
put on the GIF,
flip around.
Watch me dance, boys. Watch and learn.
But what an exciting game. UCB just having all the answers there, playing so well as a team, and then just every little thing that they got, they turned it into the next bigger thing.
It was almost like they had the bounty hunter lineup where they would just take a little bit and turn it into a lot. I think my favorite though was that amazing gank on Lifestealer, and then Central Florida wanted to take more when they had the 5v4 advantage, and they all just walked down that little, I guess, hallway, you could describe it, of trees, and they just got obliterated. Just absolutely punished.
That was absolutely the point of the game where you're like, oh crap, this is gonna go real bad for UCF now.
Very difficult game for them. They knew what they wanted to do, but it wasn't enough, especially after, I think, I just love what Sosnovka did. As much as I love Sniper, and Sniper went godlike 19-2, I want to give MVP to Sosnovka. He caused a lot of pressure for Terrorblade. When he got his Blink Dagger, he immediately started going to work with it. He won almost every single duel that game. Actually, the only duel he lost, he had to force out Terrorblade Sunder.
Yeah, it was thanks to a Terrorblade swapping his own HP with a Bounty Hunter. That is pretty much, it's still a success in my book.
Definitely. Just, he made the game so difficult, and at least twice, he found Squee, solo killed Squee, right before a push even, so that Berkeley could just go right in. You saw Berkeley played it very slow and took it game 1, and game 2, they had a strategy to take it slow. However, quite a lot quicker after Queen of Pain goes down, especially without a buyback.
Absolutely. All right, Carlton, any parting words you want to give to our dear fans and viewers?
Yeah, actually, there are a couple parting words I'd love to give to them. First of all, if you are like me and you love Dota, you love casting, love collegiate Dota, but most of all, you just love great people, you should go to twitter.com/DotaBrews and follow my man Wivrex over there. You can also follow his Twitch channel, which is Dota Brews as well. You can follow me at Carlalton on Twitter and Carlton on Twitch. And if you want to keep up with the CSL community, you can type !Discord to be invited to our Discord community. You can also follow the Collegiate Star League on twitter.com/CStarLeague and twitter.com/Collegiate Dota. You can find us on Facebook at C-Star League. And do you want to give a shout out to a special friend of ours and sponsor, Wibrex?
Would that be Twitch?
Oh, yeah, that's them.
Oh, I would love to talk about Twitch because we have nothing but gratitude for the largest streaming platform in gaming to support collegiate esports. From PAX East and West and many more events, CSL would not be what it is today without the help and support from them. So be on the lookout for cool opportunities to get involved with Twitch in the near future, and please, go show them some love for their support at twitter.com/Twitch and facebook.com/Twitch.
Well, love it.
We'll see you guys. Yeah, thank you. We will see you guys in the playoffs.
Oh, yeah.